So I wanted to make a updated video on the WGU computer science program. I had a video previously, but I wasn't super satisfied with it, so I decided to redo it. So don't worry too much about what the whiteboard says. It's mainly for me and my own, guidance through the video. So with the WGU degree programs, you're able to transfer in a lot of credits so that by the time you do start at the actual school, you're already, well, at least halfway through your degree if you plan correctly. So in my case, I'm about to start on October 1st, and I'm 2/3 of the way done, thanks to using certifications as well as third-party courses. So this doesn't only apply to WGU. I heard Thomas Edison University also has a pretty generous transfer policy, but in my case, I'm using WGU and specifically the computer science program. So there are three avenues that I use to transfer in courses. The first one, Sophia.org. I wrote there's 4 classes that you can transfer in. Um, I'm not including the general education ones because those you can do like whenever. So when I say general education, I mean like uh, your composition class, English, that's the same thing actually. Composition, communication, American government, statistics, health, and natural science. Those 6 classes they can be satisfied through any associate degree. Those are so general that um, you don't need any specific platform or any specific avenue to satisfy those. Those can be satisfied through an associate degree and whatever else, as well as through the third-party platforms that I'm going to discuss right now. So in terms of the computer science specific ones, for Sophia.org, you got 4. You have your Intro to Web Development, which, as the name implies, transfers over to web development course in the computer science program. Intro to Python Programming, this satisfies your scripting and programming foundations. Calculus 1, and then Intro to Java Programming. This satisfies Java fundamentals. So that's 4 that you can do through Sophia. Through study.com, there's a lot through study.com. So you have discrete math, obviously satisfies discrete math. Database fundamentals satisfies, I forgot what the WGU calls it, but the equivalent, right? Database, yeah, say database fundamentals. Database programming, this satisfies database applications. Intro to networking, this covers network and security. Intro to cybersecurity, this covers the fundamentals of information security. Data structures and algorithms 1, computer architecture. Those are 7 classes. Oh, and then there's one more. Intro to AI. I put an asterisk next to it. I'll come back to that. But those are 8 classes that you can do through study.com that will transfer over to WGU. And then finally, down here, these are courses that I transferred in that weren't offered by either Sophia Study, but that I used uh, an industry certification to cover those. So first we got the Oracle Certified Associate Java Programmer 8. Uh, 8 is very important. This covers 2 classes. This covers scripting and programming applications and Java fundamentals as well. Next, I did the Oracle Certified Professional Java Programmer 8. This covers Java frameworks and advanced Java. ITIL V4 Foundations. This covers business of IT applications. And then Scrum.org Professional Scrum Master 1. This covers the software engineering course. And finally, Linux Professional Institute Linux Essentials. This covers your Linux Foundations course. So those were the 3 avenues that I used: Sophia.org, study.com, and then third-party certifications to transfer in as many courses as possible. By the time I maxed all these out, I was 2/3 of the way done with my degree. And of course, your general education, you can do these through wherever else. These are so broad that those don't pertain specifically to computer science. Now, one thing I do want to say is that start with Sophia.org was what I recommend, because Sophia.org is much cheaper than study.com. And it's much cheaper, obviously, than getting certifications, which are pretty expensive. So in this case, like study.com also offers a Python course. It also offers Calculus 1. But if there's a course that you can do through either Sophia or Study, I would say go through Sophia first, just because it's a lot cheaper. It's only $99 a month. Study is $230 a month. But they do offer a military discount. But even with the military discount, it still comes out to like 160 something. Now, the great thing about study.com is that it offers a lot more courses than Sophia does. As you can see, all these courses that it offers, I had 8 listed on here. Sophia doesn't offer as many. So do Sophia first, and then the other courses that Sophia doesn't offer, do them through study. And then of course you got industry certifications. You don't need to do the certifications; they are pretty costly. But I did it just so that I could really max my chances of finishing the rest of my degree within a 6-month term. WGU go through 6-month term lengths. Oh, so now I want to go back to, before we go to the computer, I wanted to cover the intro to AI class for study.com. It's CS 311 is what it's called. Yeah, that class was tough. I unfortunately was not able to pass it, and like I just got so frustrated with it that I'm just decided to do it through WGU. So a lot of it though was my fault, just because I wasn't really putting as much effort into the projects as I should have been. I was just trying to get through it, and as a result, I kept failing the projects. So just do your due diligence, go through this course legitimately. Don't try to just bullshit your way through. Go through the course legitimately. Again, it's called Intro to AI for Computer Scientists, CS 311 on study.com. So yeah, let's move on to the computer. All right, so now we're on the computer. Just want to show you guys the resources that I use, as well as how I figured out which classes are transferable or not. Excuse me. So first, you're gonna type in WGU Transfers Partners Pathways. Go down here to Transfer Pathways, partners.wgu.edu. Click on Partners. And then there's a lot of other platforms you can use, but really all you need is Sophia and study.com. So we'll click on Sophia first. Process is the same for study.com. So Sophia, School of Technology, in my case, right? But choose your appropriate degree path. And then where is it? Oh, here you go. For me, the Bachelor's of Computer Science. And then here it'll show you all the courses that Sophia offers that transfer into the equivalent for WGU. So in this case, right, you got your composition, English, communication, American government, Calc 1. Again, these are all general education courses. For CS specifically, you got Data Management Foundations, which is for Sophia CS 1011, Network and Security Foundations, and you guys get the gist of it. If there's a course under Sophia on this right column, right here, whoops, on this right column, then that means Sophia has a course that satisfies the WGU's course. So it offers a lot of the core courses. To the additional courses, it only covers Java fundamentals with CS 1101. And then of course, if there isn't one on the right side, then Sophia doesn't offer one. So what I did is I got a notebook and I wrote down, okay, these are all the courses that Sophia can cover. And then the process is the same for study.com. Study.com. And then of course, study.com, as you can see, offers a lot more. So it offers the same 4 that Sophia were offering earlier, plus a lot more on this right side, which is again, so study.com definitely has its place, but I would still say use Sophia if you can, just because it is cheaper. Now for certifications, you go to General Transfer Guidelines, and then where is this motherfucker? School of Technology, Computer Science. And then this is where it'll tell you what certifications can apply to whatever course. So then you just look here. There's no certification that'll cover a lot of these general education courses. But for the tech specific ones, as you can see for data management foundations, there are a couple courses that could, or certifications that could cover it. So you got your CIW Database Design Specialist, Microsoft Certified Azure Database Administrator Associate, DP300, Oracle Database Foundation certification. So those are 3 certifications that can cover this course. For network and security, you could do CompTIA Network Plus, or CompTIA Security Plus. Currently studying for that. Pen Test Plus. A lot of different certifications can fulfill this course requirement. For scripting and programming foundations, there's no certification for that one. For web development foundations, you could take the CIW Site Development Associate or the CIW Advanced HTML CSS Specialist, and that will satisfy web development foundations. And you guys get the gist of it. So you can just look at each course, see at the description, see if there's a certification that can cover it. Now for data management foundations, I could have done one of these certifications, but study.com offered the course, so I just said study.com is the faster way to get through with this course. So you gotta kind of have to do that cost-benefit analysis, see which way is better to knock out the course as fast as possible, because I'm all about speed here. So in this case, I think for me, study.com was the faster way to satisfy this requirement, so I decided to go with that route instead of doing one of these certs. So that's one thing you have to do if there's a course that can be satisfied through either certification or through study.com/Sophia. You want to do that cost-benefit analysis of, okay, well, which one do I care more about scanning it faster, or would I want the certification as well? So for the Oracle Certified Associate, that covers your Java fundamentals. Oracle Certified Professional covers your Java frameworks. And then for Linux Foundations, you have a lot of courses, but I use the LPI Linux Essentials to cover Linux Foundations. And you guys get the idea. So this is how you see what industry certifications apply to whatever course. So that's how I figured that out. And then, of course, Sophia Learning. And then this is sophia.org. And they even provide a service to find your college and see what courses apply. And then same thing for study.com. Yeah, you guys get the gist of it. So that's pretty much it. One thing I do want to add about study.com is that if you are in the military, you can get a 30% discount, which I did not know about that until later on. So definitely take advantage of that, because that's a solid discount. And yeah, for a lot of my videos, I'm probably going to be redoing them with the whiteboard, just for my own satisfaction. But yeah, that's all I got. Any questions, please let me know.